Hey everybody, Stephen Pivach here, broker and owner of Pivach Properties with Compass Real Estate in beautiful Austin, Texas. So this is my first time doing a Facebook Live, so bear with me. But we're starting a new series with our group called Open House Live. Well, as you know, we work with a lot of relocation clients that come from all over the country, and we usually get a lot of requests for them wanting us to walk them through different houses, but not just homes, but showing them different areas of Austin as well. And so that's what we're going to be doing from now on. You're going to see a couple of these videos a week. And today we decided to start off in a neighborhood called Amarra, which is a new build section of Barton Creek. So Barton Creek is a luxury golf course neighborhood located in West Austin. It's home to some of the most elite people that live in Austin, Texas. It's been around for a number of years. The Barton Creek Country Club and Hotel actually just underwent a $150 million renovation. So it gives you an idea of the type of community and the type of appeal that Barton Creek has, not just within this neighborhood, but throughout the Austin area. It's a very high-end luxury golf course community, and the neighborhood that we're in now, Amarra, which is in Barton Creek, actually abuts to the Fazio Canyons golf course, all the way from the first hole to the 18th hole. So I'm going to go ahead and give you an idea of the type of home you're going to get in Amarra. So Amarra has been building now for about 4 or 5 years, and they still have lots available and some very high-end custom homes. The home we're going to see today was actually built in 2015. It's a 4-bed, 4.5 bath home. It's a little over 5,200 square feet. But this is a really good example of a home that you'll find throughout Austin, not necessarily the style of home, but the type of home in that you can get a resale home, a like new home, but at a resale price. And this is a really good example of that. So let's go ahead and start the tour. So as you can see, it's a 1-story home. Again, over 5,200 square feet. You would, if someone were to ask you the style of this home, you would say Hill Country Modern Ranch. But it is definitely not your grandma's ranch home that you remember growing up in and going to her house to play. This is a very, very high-end luxury ranch-style home. And really what ranch style means that it's an elongated 1-story home that also features a split floor plan. So coming here, you'll see the front door entryway. To our left, we have the 3-car garage, and it's hard to see from here, but there's actually a separate entrance from the front of the home. We're going to go into that a little bit more once we get inside the house to show you kind of what that concept is based on. So walking up, you'll see very modern, clean lines in the way this home is built, but you'll also see what we call the traditional Austin chalk exterior stone, which is very cognizant and reminiscent of what you'll find in Austin, but you see some of these more modern features with the flat panel lighting, the very Austin-y wood siding and paneling, and then we're going to have our glass Cantera door. And another big theme you'll see in this home as we walk in is the floor-to-ceiling windows. And you find that in a lot of the homes in this section of Barton Creek because, as you can see a little bit from this video, and it's a little blurry right now, is the views. They're absolutely amazing. You get 180-degree views from all the different homes in this section of Barton Creek, but you're literally a stone's throw away from downtown. And that's a huge factor in people wanting to be in this area. So we're walking into the initial great room, and you'll know what I mean in a second when I say initial. You can kind of see right there's actually a secondary keeping room off of the kitchen for a more casual atmosphere. But again, floor to ceiling with your windows, you've got gorgeous exposed high beams. Your fireplace has a limestone threshold that goes, again, from floor to ceiling. If you see, there's a little bit of a theme here, floor to ceiling. And it's a split floor plan. So to the right, you'll see a nice little wet bar, and we'll pass there in a second. But to the right, you're going to have a set of bedrooms. And then to the left, you're also going to have a set of bedrooms as well as your office. So let's go ahead and visit this section of the home first. So coming off the great room, you'll have your guest bath, or really your powder bath. So this allows your guests to use a bathroom where they're not going to have to be going inside your master or your secondary, so it allows for more privacy. And then coming off here, you'll see an exit which leads out to the pool, which we're going to see here in a little bit. And smartly so, they put a nice big closet right off of here. So this is what you call your pool entrance and exit. And it's a smart layout because not only is it a good place to keep your pool toys, but as you and your guests are coming in and out of the pool, you can come straight to the powder room and change in here without tracking in water and slipping in that type of thing. So continuing down the hallway, you're going to have your office or your study. Again, you've got nice French doors, reminding you of the theme in this house, all about the windows and the views. And as you can see, it's not just in the back of the home, but you've also got gorgeous views from the front as well. And it's a very nice size office. You've got a good cutout right there for built-in bookshelves later on if you'd like, or if you already have bookshelves or some type of furniture coming in. So straight ahead is going to be your master. So again, just for the sake of configuration, you walk into the home, there's your great room. This hallway leads you to that powder bath, and then here's your master. Now going this way, we're going to walk into the guest section of the home. And what I mean by that is, there's that door that I pointed out in the very beginning. So this is a very popular thing you're starting to see now with home builders in the Austin area. Because Austin is such an attraction of all different types of generations of people coming to the city, you've got the multi-generational family that is living together more often. So this is a very good concept for people who maybe have older parents that are coming to stay with them on a regular basis or permanently to have their own separate entrance and exit coming into the bedroom. Another thing this has become very popular the last several years is an au pair or a live-in nanny. So this again offers them great privacy of having their own entrance and exit separate from the rest of the home for dual living. So here's your nice size walk-in closet. And this is a very nice in-suite guest bath. And you should know all of the bedrooms in this home have an in-suite guest bath, not just the master. So that is a nice level of luxury for that as well. And you've got the elongated wide tiles. You've got your subway tiles here, your built-in area, and a nice rain shower. So again, this is going to be your guest quarters. And this side of the home is going to have your guest quarters. Again, right here you have your study. And now we're going to go ahead and make our way into the master retreat. Now, coming into the hallway, you'll see another architectural cutout here. It's a great spot with those can lights for some type of artwork, which is exactly what those lights are for. They're not the same luminance, and they're also directed to where you can actually see a little bit the way it's coming down. Literally, it's made just to showcase art. So, without further ado, here is the master suite. It's big. And that's the problem with Facebook Live. It really doesn't do justice for space and size. And that's the type of thing where if you have further questions, if you'd like a copy of the floor plan, feel free to reach out to me and I'll give you our contact info at the end here. But again, coming into your master suite, you've got nice vaulted ceilings. Once again, there's that theme of windows. And so this is your view when you wake up in the morning. 180-degree panoramic views of the Texas Hill Country. We've got a gorgeous pool we're going to see here in a little bit. And your own separate private entrance and exit into the pool or to the spa at the end of the day, which is very nice. Let's make our way into the master spa. So you've got nice privacy window right there. And right off the bat, you'll see great lighting, which is always a key thing when it comes to your master baths. And I see lots of different types of light used these days, not just in the fixture standpoint, but in the luminance that comes out of them. This is a nice soft light, so it's going to give you a good natural look when you're doing things like putting on your makeup or getting ready in the morning. Very well thought out. So you have his and hers, separate vanities. Then walking up, you've got your gorgeous soaking tub. And there is a difference between a soaking tub and a drop-in, and that's a whole other conversation. You'll probably notice right here, this is not a privacy window. And that's because you don't need a privacy window here because the layout of the lot and the positioning of the home gives you 100% privacy as is. And there's even a little shrub there as well, just in case. But you can feel comfortable walking in your bathroom with no fear of anybody seeing inside. And it's just a nice, open, very freeing feel. And here we have the master shower. Again, a nice rain shower, and you're all going to see that fixture in all the showers here. But it's huge, obviously. And your nice seamless glass as well, which is also a nice upgrade. And then coming off the left of the entrance, you'll see a floor-to-ceiling changing mirror, which gives you a really good, vanity point to see exactly what you're looking like for whatever event you're going to be attending. You've got your first closet right here. Very big, and you'll see some nice high-end built-in shelving in here as well. And if you wanted, you could go to a California closet or another custom closeteer to come in here and maybe do some additional work for you, adding some different drawer pulls and that type of thing. But as it stands right now, it already actually has a lot of customizations in it that's going to take care of pretty much all the needs you're going to want. Nice linen closet. And then here's your second closet. So most homes, even with this type of square footage, what I see most of the time in the last 15 years for style and construction layout is even though you'll have a lot of square footage in the home, the closets in the master closet are very lacking. So you will traditionally see just this one closet for this big of a home, which is a little nuts in my opinion. But again, this builder really built a smart floor plan here that allows for a lot of storage, not just in your master, but throughout the home, as we'll see. And then finally, you have your commode, your water closet, nice and big, and nice natural light. So that's your master spa. So again, we're going to make our way through the master bedroom, overlooking the pool and the hot tub. There's your office coming directly out of the master. There's your guest suite. And now we're going to go ahead and make our way through the great room that we saw when we first came in. And again, we're going to kind of look at those floor-to-ceiling, gorgeous windows of these beautiful, beautiful views. We're going to go out there in just a second. So here's a vantage point of what it looks like coming into the home. Nice Austin chalk wall to give you a little bit more separation. And there's that wet bar we talked about. And your fridge already comes stocked. Being from New Orleans, these are my kind of people. And that's me being from New Orleans. All right. So from the great room, we come into what most people refer to as the heart and soul of the home, which is the kitchen, where you're going to spend most of your time. And as you'll see, this is really, again, goes back to the smart planning of your floor plan, how your kitchen, you can see and talk to guests directly into the keeping room or directly into the great room. It's a great flow, and I can't brag about this floor plan enough. It's, again, just because somebody builds a new home doesn't mean they're building it smartly, and this was done very well. So there's your breakfast area. Again, they capitalize in a very great way on the natural light that comes into the home. And even on your hot days here in Texas, which we get on a regular basis, they're all double pane, low E windows. You're not going to have any real heat coming into the home off them, so you get to have all the pretty views without the utility pains of an older home. So let's talk about the kitchen a little bit. We have double ovens here. All of the appliances you're seeing are Wolf commercial-grade appliances. So if you're not a big chef, they look really great, but if you are a home baker, home cooker type chef, you're going to be able to keep up with everybody with this type of equipment. Here's your range. And again, I'll make the comment, as you're looking at this house, and I know it can be a little hard to tell with a Facebook Live type demonstration, it really looks and feels brand new, but it's a 4-year-old home. And that goes into, again, the comment of how well it's taken care of and the ability, again, to get a home that's in like-new condition, has like-new mechanicals with your AC, your roof, all of those types of aspects, but you're not having to pay for the higher price per foot new construction of 2019. So that's a big thing that we try to focus on, trying to find people nice luxury, a comfortable home to live in that's going to wow them and their guests and their family members, but not necessarily break the bank as if they're building new construction. So here is your center island, and you have your lower placed Wolf Touch microwave, which is a real popular thing. And you've got your built-in Wolf fridge. Again, I like how they stock fridges here. And off your kitchen, you have that kind of going back to that traditional Texas ranch style feel. This is your kitchen window. That maybe when you were growing up, your mom or somebody or your dad was cleaning the dishes and they can kind of see you play in the backyard. This is that type of feel, but a little different. Because look at the views. And again, I can't say it enough. They really capitalized in building this home on capitalizing on the views that you're seeing. And that goes into just how custom they can get here with this builder in Amarra. So here's the view from your island into the great room. And let's make our way into the secondary living room. A lot of people will refer to this as what's called a keeping room. And a keeping room is basically an additional family room in a one-story home. But that's what it is. But as you can see, it's a little more casual feel. You'll still have high ceilings, but your fireplace is not going to have the floor-to-ceiling limestone surround. It's going to be a much lower profile. They've staged it here pretty well to show you what you can do with a space like that. And you still have a ton of natural light coming in. So to give you a vantage point, this is where you'd be sitting if you were watching some television or if it was laid out this way with 2 sofas. And here's your view of the pool from the keeping room. And again, you can see the gorgeous views from inside here. And so you have 3 different access and entry points to the pool. From here, the great room, and the master bedroom across the way. Because the pool, just like the kitchen is the heart and soul of the inside of the home, the pool is going to be your middle center of the exterior of the home. That's going to be where people are going to be congregating most of the time. And this is your pantry. And I always like to point this out because kind of going back to the comment I made about storage not being great in big homes, another one of my pet peeves is looking at a 4 or 5 bedroom home and the pantry is about the size of that cabinet. So again, great job on making the pantry the size it needs to be for a home of 5,000 plus square feet. And here you actually have a little cutout and an outlet there for a secondary refrigerator. So if you have a party or if you have a lot of people living here, you want to be a little more separate in what you're putting in your fridge, from food to drinks. That's a nice, smart little move. And a lot of times I'll see in homes as well of this caliber, they'll put a different cutout like that in your master closet for an additional washer and dryer hookup as well. But I don't believe we saw that in this home. So again, there's your great room, floor to ceiling, exposed beams. Now we're going to make our way past this wet bar and we're going to go to the other side of the home. Again, it's a split floor plan to show us the secondary bedrooms. And again, here's another nice art niche. This is what we call a smart closet. So, as you probably know, Austin is a very quote-unquote techie town, and most of the new homes here are going to have the state-of-the-art latest things you're going to need for full connectivity in the house. This is pretty basic, actually. So this is where you're going to have your smart center for all your Cat 5s in your bedrooms, your cables, surround sound, the whole 9 yards. But for those folks who are relocating here and working in the tech industry, I've seen a lot of these closets upgraded to be true smart hubs. You'll see servers in here. The whole 9 yards. So it's nice that regardless of the need for this closet, of who lives in this house, the capability is there for whatever your needs might be. Continuing down the hall, we come to our laundry room. Again, nice windows. It's got a built-in sink, the same type of cabinetry that we found in the kitchen as well, with included hardware. And then you've got plenty of room for full-size washer and dryer. And yes, I mean full size. You run into situations sometimes where you're looking at a home and you think it's great and you put an offer in, but you didn't do the little things you forget about, like measuring the space for your washer and dryer, measuring the space for your fridge. I've sold $2.5 million homes to people to find out the week before moving in that the space for the washer and dryer is 4 inches too small. So that's the kind of stuff to pay attention to. So continuing down the hallway, and as you can see now, this is very separate from the rest of the home. We were going down 2 separate hallways to get to the secondary bedrooms. You've got your first bedroom off the hallway. Very nice size. That is a queen size bed with large furniture. And it's always good to stage a vacant home like that because it gives your potential buyers an idea of seeing how their furniture may fit or how much furniture you can fit into a room. And so some people will say you don't want too big of furniture when you're selling a house. I say sometimes the bigger the better because it shows variety in what you can do. Here's your nice walk-in closet. Again, very nice built-ins. And as I mentioned before, every bedroom in this house has its own in-suite bath. Again, your upgraded subway tiles. Very similar, if not the exact same as the kind we saw in the guest bedroom right off the front of the house. And off this hallway, you have your 4th secondary bedroom. Again, nice size, 2 beds, showcases just what you can do with the versatility of the room. And I'm like a broken record. Look at the views through the windows. Absolutely gorgeous. Literally every room in this house, front, back, east, and west, has gorgeous views. For a secondary. And here is another in-suite full bath. Rain shower, elongated tile surround. So that's going to be it for the actual interior of the home. So let's make our way back to the center of it. We're going to walk down these 2 hallways. So this is the guest bedroom side of the home. I'm sorry, the secondary side of the home for your permanent residence. Wet bar. And then going down that hallway again is where we saw the master bedroom, we saw the office, and we saw that guest suite with a separate exterior entrance. So without further ado, let's go ahead and make our way outside and check out the pool. The sun's coming out. It's been a little gloomy here, which is very uncharacteristic of Austin, Texas, but this time of year it gets a little cloudier and the sun looks like it's trying to peek out. So coming off the back of the home, you actually have 2 doors right off the great room. So you have one right here. You can see that handle right there going to the next one. That's your master bedroom that we showed that exterior door from there, and a nice little walkway that takes you directly to the spa. There's a nice covered exterior area, perfect for what they're using it for, which is a fire pit. You can have your table and chairs out here. This is a great exterior entertaining space if you ever wanted to host an event here. This is a great spot for a band, and it's just a very, very good flow. So again, going back to the modern clean lines you're finding in the side slat wood, that is very reminiscent of Austin, but it's still technically a ranch house. So next time somebody says, oh, ranches they're old or they're ugly, you don't like them, just remember, not all of them. This is a ranch style home. And this is a very popular style floor plan that you're seeing more and more builders adopt, because more and more people are wanting larger 1-stories instead of the boxy 2-stories that were so popular for such a long time. Because again, these are better for multi-generational homes, for multi-generational families, and for resale. So going back to the pool, you have several spots of entry. It's a really good layout. It's hard for you to see, but this is an entire shallow section. This doesn't get more than 3.5 feet, and it gets deeper as we go. So you can have, kind of 2 groups of people, maybe if you want to have more of a leisurely time right here or for the kids. And then over here, if you want to swim a little more, maybe some more advanced swimmers, a little deeper. And there's your spa with a nice little water feature. And this is another thing that's very important about this section of Barton Creek is privacy. All of these homes are going to be on a minimum of 1 acre. The majority of them are 2.5 plus. So this particular home sits on an over 3.5 acre lot. And if you're wondering, a lot of that land is just past there where those tree lines are. That goes down to the preserve on this side, and the other side goes down to the golf course. So again, a big draw to this section of Barton Creek is not just the fact that they're newer homes, but the privacy and the views. And again, it's I feel bad. This really does not do justice to what I'm seeing in person as far as the views go. But there's your neighbor. And so this is the first time we're seeing any house near us, but we had to come in the back corner of the home. And there's already great landscaping already put into the home for additional privacy. You've got some green space on this side of the yard. If you wanted to play some type of game, play some football, have a little bit more exterior space for your backyard use if you don't just want to be in the pool. And they were able to save a nice mature tree for added shade and privacy and the hill country feel. Yeah, nice architectural features. Here's your entrance into the master. Here's that pool entrance and exit that's going to take you right to the powder bath, so nobody's tracking water into your home. Here's the long breezeway that's covered as well as that area that we talked about earlier. And so here is your view off the back porch. Pretty awesome. It's quiet, it's peaceful. And again, this is literally just a few minutes into downtown Austin. And Austin is known for its traffic, obviously, but being this close to downtown, you're still only a few minutes from the fun of downtown, but you still have this very, very private feel of living in the Texas Hill Country, which Austin is famous for. You know, I lived a lot of years in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and when I first came to Austin, I was shocked because I saw all these hills. I felt like I was in parts of California. So this is a great example of some modern architecture, a smart floor plan, a smart split floor plan showing good use of space and high quality finish. And so that's going to be it for today. So again, we are in the neighborhood of Amarra, which is the newer section of Barton Creek. The type of community that this is, it's a golf course community. It's a high-end luxury community. But again, it's for people who want that proximity to downtown, maybe for commute or just for lifestyle, but they don't want to be in the hustle and bustle. They still want to have that hill country feel with the views and the privacy and the community as well. Barton Creek, like I said, is an amazing neighborhood. I've worked with lots of people here over the years. I have a lot of friends out here as well. And it's just a fun place to be. It's whether you're a golfer and you like the country club lifestyle, or whether you're an active outdoor person who enjoys cycling, hiking, whatever it may be. It's a community that really can fulfill any needs that you have. And so if you're thinking about purchasing a home in the Central Texas area, please reach out to us. We work, again, like I said before, we do a lot of business with people who are moving to Austin. Obviously, we have a lot of clients who are already in the Austin area as well. But this is a series we're going to be doing on a regular basis now, taking you through different homes in different sections of town. So today we're in Barton Creek in a 5,000 plus square foot home. Next week we might be in South Austin and looking at a 2,200 square foot condo. So stay tuned. If you like the video, please like it. If you have any particular questions, feel free to comment in the comments below. And lastly, if there's anything you want to see as far as a style of home, an area of Austin that maybe you're thinking of moving in, or you just wanted to see what it was like, let us know. And we'll be sure to include that in some of our upcoming videos, because we always want to make sure we're providing good content and good information for our clients. So again, Stephen Pivach, broker and owner of Pivach Properties with Compass Real Estate here in Austin, Texas. Hope y'all have a great weekend, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.